evening, Rockets fans, and welcome to SG Live. Tonight, we are hosting the boys volleyball game, Spring Grove versus Lower Dauphin. The starting lineup for the JV game is number 16, Digby Atholf. Sorry if I have any last names wrong. Number 24, Kyler Holland. Number 26, Evan Wagner. Number 27, Logan Peterson. Number 11, Toby Waters. And number 25, it looks like Carter Lamondo. And the starting lineup for the Spring Grove Rockets. We have number 14, Isaac Reinhart. Number 22, Devin Moore. Number 24, Donovan Cope. Number 20, Jonathan Patterson. Number 23, Ben Patterson. And number 2, Vance Loss. Having some net troubles right now over there. You could see our ref fixing that, but we are going to get started here any second. And we have Lower Dauphin with the serve, number 27, Logan Peterson. And the serve is up and over, right to the setter. That's a great spot for a serve. And Spring Grove returns the ball. Back row swing from the libero on Lower Dauphin side. And Lower Dauphin recovers. Donovan Cope with the pass. Libero set on the right side. And we have a tool from number 26, Evan Wagner, using those hands up front. And that makes the score 1-0, Lower Dauphin in the lead. And another serve from Logan Peterson. And into the net from number 2. That makes it 2-0, Lower Dauphin. Spring Grove getting loud, looking for the side out. We have another serve from number 27 on Lower Dauphin side. And the setter taking a swing right to the libero. Setter gets his hands on it from Lower Dauphin. And a great swing off the blocker's hands from number 24, Kyler Holland for Lower Dauphin. Donovan Cope in the back row for Spring Grove trying to recover just out of his reach. Nice hands from Vance Loss. And we have a tip from Devin Moore. But it looks like there's a net violation. So that is going to give Lower Dauphin their 4th point. Donovan Cope on Spring Grove's side getting loud. You can see he has a lot of energy. And that is a free ball kill from Donovan Cope, number 24. And that's giving Spring Grove their 1st point. Number 23 back to serve, and that is Ben Patterson. A short pass on Lower Dauphin side, and a set into the net from number 16, Digby Atholf, to give Spring Grove their 2nd point. Patterson back to serve again. And that is over, and that's a short ball. That's a great spot for a serve. Vance Loss taking it. Patterson and Devin Moore with the back tip. And a nice swing from number 24 on Lower Dauphin side, Kyler Holland, but is just out of front row's reach on Spring Grove side. We have a serve on lower Dauphin side from number 24, Kyler Holland, and is unfortunately into the net, giving Spring Grove their 3rd point. And number 2, Vance Loss on Spring Grove side is back to serve. Ball is up and over. That's a good serve from Vance. Setter's in there to the middle, a little bit off the net. Vance back with that pass in the back row. Donovan Cope, number 24, up front with a tip. And number 16 on lower Dolphins side, Digby Outhoff with the tip over here to 4. That's a great spot in volleyball. We have number 25 in for the libero switch on lower Dolphin side. That is Carter Lamondo. Number 16, Digby Outhoff with a serve into the net, unfortunately, and libero is back in. Number 9, Tommy Royer. Spring Grove 4, lower Dolphin 6. Devin Moore back to serve, number 22. Another short serve. Spring Grove looking to get them on those short serves, it looks like. Libero swing. He stays down. And a good pull out of the net by the setter of Spring Grove, number 20, Jonathan Patterson. Isaac Reinhardt able to take it over. Donovan Cope with a free ball over the net. Great pass from the right side. Setter sets him back. And a tip. Vance Loss trying to get the second hand on that, but it was just a good placement off the front row's hands from number 26. And it looks like we have a substitution. Number 10, Corey Baker for number 26, Evan Wagner. And number 4, Connor Roth for number 27, Logan Peterson on lower Dolphin side. Number 10, Corey Baker, back to serve. Spring Grove getting a little rowdy. Donovan Cope with a swing. An outside set from number 10, and just in front of number 22, Devin Moore. Number 11 on lower Dolphin side, swinging Toby Waters. Number 10 again back to serve for lower Dolphin. The score is 8-4. Oh, less communication on Spring Grove's side, but that's a really good spot for a serve. Vance Loss and Donovan Cope could not pick it up, but they're looking to get the next one. Vance Loss with the pass, number 20 with the set, and an outside or right side swing from Isaac. It's just right into the net. Lower Dolphin back to serve again. And a timeout taken from Spring Grove. The score is 11-4. Lower Dolphin right now. If I were Spring Grove, I would honestly just be looking for more communication on their side. It just seems like there's a lack of communication all around. Lower Dolphin's doing a really good job of hitting spots for Spring Grove to like have to maneuver, but no one seems to be kind of calling those out. And I feel like if they had the communication to call it out for each other, they would be able to pick it up and help each other out rather than playing individually. Lower Dolphin seems excited to play. And Spring Grove, you can tell, is excited. They just don't seem to be working together as much. Spring Grove looking for a side out. We have number 10 again, Corey Baker, back to serve for Lower Dolphin. Lower Dolphins coach inspecting the ball. Checking the pressure right now, our refs. And we're back to it with a serve. The ref did not make the call for the serve. He's just a little excited. As a volleyball player myself, I can say that I've 100% done the same thing. That's a good serve. Donovan Cope getting it up front. Isaac Reinhardt in for the right side swing. Setter is back row for Lower Dauphin, and that is a great spot from the middle. Number 25, Carter Lamando. Just out with a free ball pass over the net for Spring Grove, making it 12-4. Vance lost with the hands in the back row. Donovan Cope up to swing, and it is blocked by number 25, Carter Lamando, and number 11, Toby Waters for Lower Dauphin. And a set over the net. Lower Dauphin's libero coming into set. And that is a great spot from Toby Waters, number 11 on Lower Dauphin's side. As far back in the corner as I think he could have possibly gotten it. As a volleyball player, my coaches ask for us to hit spots like that. So Lower Dauphin is playing a very good spot game. Spring Grove just unable to pick it up right now. It looks like he is serving out. If Spring Grove would stop jumping for the ball in the back row, they might be able to see that ball actually soar out of bounds from number 10 on Lower Dauphin's side. Some hustle from number 23 on Spring Grove's side. Ben Patterson able to get that back over the net. Number 11 with a tip, but Devin Moore has got that ball. Donovan Cope with a swing. Number 4 with a little tip. Nobody there to cover on Spring Grove's side. Number 4, Connor Roth able to use the hands of our blockers, but nobody there to cover. 15-4, number 10, Corey Baker still serving for Lower Dauphin. And he accidentally serves it out of bounds. Spring Grove ready. Isaac Reinhardt back to serve. Ball's up, and it's a jump serve. Unfortunately, into the net on Spring Grove's side. Lower Dolphins, number 11, Toby Waters. We've seen some great swings from him tonight, back to serve. Right to Isaac. A little bit too much power behind that pass. Devin with the pass for Spring Grove side. Setter calls for help, and brother, I'm pretty sure, is able to help the setter, number 20, Jonathan. Ben's able to help him over here. Just not get the ball up high enough for anybody to take it over. Lower Dauphin with the serve. Devin with a great pass. That is a 3 pass. If you understand the game of volleyball, you know what a 3 pass is. A 3 pass is pretty much the best it could get. It was high off the net, right to the setter, able to set the ball to number 23, who I believe is his brother. If not, I'm so sorry. He's able to take the swing, just did not snap his wrist or follow through enough, it seems, to get the ball into the court. And a great swing, a roll right over the net from number 23. And a middle swing, number 25 for Lower Dauphin. Number 11, Toby Waters back to serve again for Lower Dauphin. It is 22-5. Isaac Reinhardt reaches for that ball. It's just not able to get into the setter's hands. We have a substitution on Spring Grove's side. Number 16, Camden Sterner for number 14, Isaac Reinhardt. Camden looking to come in and help with that passing a little bit. And the ball is served out by Toby Waters. Donovan Cope back to serve for Spring Grove. The score is 21 Lower Dauphin, 6 Spring Grove. Donovan Cope with a great serve right to the libero. Number 24 up to swing. Donovan Cope able to return the ball. Number 23 takes it over with a free ball pass. Number 4 with the swing. Some good coverage there from Devin, but he takes it with one hand instead of two. Unable to get into the setter's hands. Lower Dauphin gets the point. We have a libero switch. Number 16 is back in on Lower Dauphin side. Digby Atholf for the libero. We have our middle, number 25, Carter Lamando, serving in the back row. Right to Camden. Right back over the net. We have the outside coming to get it. Looks like a little bit of communication help could be used on that side. Great hustle from number 23 on the Rockets side. Ben Patterson, they're just unable to return it. Number 25 back to serve. It is 23-6. And Vance is able to take it over for Spring Grove, number 2. It is just a little bit out of bounds. It is 24-6 right now. Lower Dauphin with the serve. Devin with great hands. Another great pass from Devin. Vance with the swing. That's a great spot from Vance. Number 24 up and into the net, giving Spring Grove the point. Number 20, Jonathan Patterson back to serve. Lower Dauphin with the set point. Spring Grove looking to come back and take them to 3. As a Spring Grove player, I would like to say I'm proud. Donovan Cope seems to have a lot of energy. You can tell the boys when they get a little bit frustrated or they want to come back, they start to get a little bit more loud. They get a little more excited. Lower Dauphin is just able to beat them skill set wise right now. Lower Dauphin, we have another jersey being put on by Logan Peterson, number 24. He has a libero jersey on now. He was just wearing a regular team jersey to begin with, but he has a libero jersey on now, so it looks like they're going to have 2 liberos for this second set. For Spring Grove right now, I do think that their biggest asset would just be a little bit more communication. Understanding where the ball is, maybe. We see a lot of jumping in the back row from them. When the balls, it looks to me, could be soaring out of bounds. I just feel like if even people on the bench, we have varsity players sitting on the bench, if they were letting them know if it was in or out, they could possibly not be jumping for them. The ball could land out of bounds and Spring Grove could run some points up. Lower Dauphin seems to be strategizing on the bench. Spring Grove already back on the court, ready to play. And number 9 for Lower Dauphin has on his regular jersey. Number 9 is Tommy Royer. And originally Tommy had on a libero jersey, so it looks like they've switched libero from number 9 to number 27. Lower Dauphin back on the court and ready to go. For this second set here, we have number 1 up front. I'm so sorry if this name is wrong. Arun Gopinath. I'm so sorry if it is not correct. Number 4, Connor Roth. Number 24, Kyler Holland. Number 28, Isaac Landis. Number 3, Nate Wapman. And number 19, Dauphin Adelman. Number 24 out of the back row, Kyler Holland for the libero. Number 27, Logan Peterson. For Spring Grove, we have Ben Patterson serving. We have number 20, Jonathan Patterson in the 6th spot. Ben to start them off with an ace. Number 24, Donovan Cope. We have number 14, Isaac Reinhardt. Number 22, Devin Moore. And number 2, Vance Loss for Spring Grove right now. And an outside set. It looks like we have new hands. Number 4, Connor Roth setting for Lower Dauphin right now. Isaac with a great swing. Lower Dauphin having to reach to get that ball. Donovan Cope with a pass. A back set to Vancelos. And they called a lift on number 20, Jonathan Patterson. Boys volleyball is a lot more lenient with lifts and how they set, but that one it did look like he caught and released the ball. Vance with a swing. A little roll right to the libero, though. Able to recover. A set to the middle. Number 1. And that's a great spot. That is a great spot. Number 23, Ben Patterson, was just not on his toes, ready to move. And we had number 1 for Lower Dauphin, Aaron able to hit that spot in the back. Number 4, Connor Roth, unable to get the ball over the net. So we have Vance Loss from Spring Grove side up to serve. The score is 2-2. Great serve from Vance. It's right over, and Devin up to block. Number 4 set to the middle and a tip. Devin has a great block. Right down from Devin. You can see Spring Grove is getting a little more excited now that they're up. It is 3-2. Vance with another serve. A great roll from Vance. Oh, and a tip into the net from number 1, Aaron. Number 4, their setter, you can see he is just running all over the place right now. Spring Grove's excitement seems to have Lower Dauphin a little bit shaken up. Vance with a short serve, unfortunately. Lower Dauphin, number 19. Dauphin Adelman. I'm sorry again if the names are wrong. I feel so bad for pronouncing them wrong. He is back to serve. And the ball is up and over and in. That's a great serve. Devin with another great pass. Donovan Cope getting around that ball, able to just pop it over and in, right to the libero, number 27 on Lower Dauphin side. Number 28 with a swing, but Vance is down and ready. Isaac just unable to recover it out of the net. Vance is doing a great job reading those swings. Number 28 having some great swings back there to Lance. That's Isaac Landis. Isaac able to help and get the ball right back over from Devin's first touch. Aaron with a tip, but number 20 is there for that. That's Jonathan Patterson. Oh, and Devin with the tip right in front of number 19, Dauphin Adelman. Devin is making some very good plays this game. Lots of tips, great spots from him. He's back to serve, and he has a ball up. He gets it over and in. Free ball from number 4, their setter. Isaac with a great swing off the libero's hand. Isaac with a great spot, swinging in between 4 and 5. Libero number 27, Logan Peterson, trying to reach for that ball. Devin back to serve again. Number 28 tipping, but it is high, and the Spring Grove Rockets are there to recover. Isaac with another swing just out. Number 19 on Lower Dauphin side, wanting to reach for it, listening to his teammates saying that it was out. We have a sub on Spring Grove side. Number 9, Ryan McCowan, in for Devin Moore, number 22, and a libero switch on Lower Dauphin side. Number 24, Kyler Holland, in for number 27. Vance lost with the pass. Isaac getting the ball up. And number 20 on Spring Grove side, Jonathan Patterson, able to get up there and tip. Lack of communication on Spring Grove side, causing the ball to hit the floor. Lower Dolphins, number 1, Aaron, into serve. Yeah. Donovan with a tip. First contact on Lower Dauphin side was into the net, but they were able to recover. And a great swing from number 28. They're able to get around those balls and swing into the court. Isaac with a great tip. Oh, and that ball was in with a tip from number 24, Kyler Holland. Springer believing it was out. And from up top, I'm not going to lie, I 100% could have believed it was out as well. Number 1, Aaron for Lower Dauphin, serving again. And a short swing from number 23, Ben Patterson. He's staying aggressive, and you can see that. Number 1, Aaron Gopinoff, back to serve again for Lower Dauphin. Vance lost with the first ball. Number 20 sets out to Isaac Reinhardt. And he swung just out of the court. You can see Spring Grove still has their energy up. The score is 9 Lower Dauphin to 6 Spring Grove. Donovan Cope with that second ball. Number 20 able to take it over, Jonathan Patterson. Number 24 with the hands for Lower Dauphin. And a tip from number 3, Nate Wapman. We see your middle take charge and use his hands on that side. That is something you won't see a lot. Vance lost number 2 with the pass. Donovan Cope able to get in there and swing. And that's a great spot from Donovan. Number 4 having to reach for it. And Isaac Reinhardt able to get out there. His pass is just right outside the antenna. Number 1, Aaron still back. That ball is up and over. Ryan McCowan with a pass. A great pass from Ryan. Donovan off the net, but he's able to roll that ball over. Isaac there to cover. Number 4 with the hands. Number 24 again, we see him setting. 28 is able to get that ball up and over the net. And a deep tip again from number 24. He saw that work the first time, so he is trying to use that again. Isaac trying to hit that same spot, hoping they'll reach again. But it looks like Lower Dauphin has got that figured out. The score is 12 to 6 Lower Dauphin. Vance lost with a pass. Number 20, Jonathan, able to set Donovan Cope. He comes in for the swing and hits that server. Number 1, Aaron, with a back row attack. Another back row attack from Vance lost, and that is a great swing from Vance. Oh, and a little tight to the net, but Isaac is able to get in there. Barely touches the net. He tried to get out of there so fast, but they call a net violation on Isaac, number 14. And that ball is out. We see Ryan McCowan reaching to pass that ball, and he got lucky in hopes that that ball was out. Spring Grove, number 14, Isaac Reinhardt back to serve in a libero switch. Number 1 on Lower Dauphin side is out. Number 27, Logan Peterson, is in for libero. Isaac with a great topspin serve. Number 3 with a short swing on Lower Dauphin side, Nate Wapman. Ben Patterson with a great swing on the outside. Ryan McCowan really picking up all these digs on the outside and the right side here. Libero with some nice hands. Oh, and just over Ryan McCowan's head. That's a great spot from that middle, number 28, Isaac Landis. We have a substitution on Spring Grove side, number 16, Camden Sterner, for number 14, Isaac Reinhardt. Score is 14 to 7. Ben with a nice roll shot and lack of communication on Lower Dauphin side. That ball drops right in front of that 6th player. Donovan Cope back to serve for Spring Grove. And that ball is out of bounds in the back for Donovan. Lower Dauphin ready to serve. Number 28, Isaac Landis, back there on the line. Donovan ready to pass this ball, just making a service error. And the ball is up from number 28. Camden Cerner with a great pass. Ben with a great middle swing. We have an outside set from number 4 on Lower Dauphin side with a great swing up front. Ben with a free ball over the net. Lower Dauphin ready to execute. We have a middle set and right over the net. We have our outside number 19, Devin setting, number 24, Kyler. And that's a great side out for Spring Grove. And Devin Moore in substitution. We have number 22, Devin Moore, for number 9, Ryan McCowan on Spring Grove side. And we have number 20, Jonathan Patterson, back to serve for Spring Grove. Score is 15 to 9. That's a great serve from Jonathan. And a tip from the setter, number 4, Connor Roth. We're able to bring it right back over. Number 19 out there to swing. And it is in. Camden Cerner behind Donovan Cope, able to pass that ball. We have a middle set, and he's looking to swing right off the blocker's hands. That's a great tool. We have Vance Loss over there on the right side, down to cover, just gets right out of his reach. Libero switch. We have number 24 back to serve. That is Kyler Holland, and number 1, Aaron, is back in the middle up front. Devin with a tip. That's a great spot for Devin. We have a back row swing from number 28 on lower Dauphin side, Isaac Landis. Ben with a great swing. It is tight to the net. Looks like there's a roll shot. Camden Sterner with the pass. Ben with another great swing. Number 4 taking it right over. Camden's got it. And that is a kill for Devin Moore. He's able to get that ball up and over the net. That was some great hustle and reaching from Spring Grove side. Spring Grove is showing that they are trying to win this game. They want to win this game. They're not giving any let up. And we have a substitution on Spring Grove side. Number 14, Isaac Reinhardt, in for number 16, Camden Sterner. And number 24 is out on lower Dauphin side, Kyler Holland, and the libero is back in. Great sets over here from number 4, who we saw earlier in the middle, Connor Roth. Vance Loss with a great spot with his swing, number 2 on Spring Grove side. Just out of reach of the lower Dolphins Falcons. Number 23, Ben, back to serve. That's a great serve. Number 19, Dauphin, it looks like he is just going to send over a free ball. Out of the reach of Spring Grove, we have lower Dolphins setter right now, number 4, Connor Roth, back on the service line. Ben with a pass. Devin able to take it over behind him. Seems like that is a specialty move. We've seen that from Devin for a few times tonight. Ben with a pass. Devin taking it over again. You can see Devin is excited and he wants to play. Aaron with a great swing, looking to get over there. He saw nobody in the back. That ball is out, causing Vance Loss to go back on the service line. It is 12-17. Lower Dauphin is up by 5. Number 4 with a great set on lower Dolphin side, out to number 3, Nate Watman, and he is able to use Vance in the back row on Spring Grove side. Just get that ball right off of his hands, causing lower Dolphin to be up 18-12. Number 19, Dauphin, is back to serve. And the ball is short. Spring Grove 13 now. Devin Moore back to serve, number 22. Oh, that ball is up. Devin with a great serve right to the libero, but Devin is getting those balls up there for himself. Great communication from Spring Grove side. Vance able to take it over. Ben able to get on the ground and get that ball up. There's just a lack of communication. Score is 19-13. Lower Dauphin, number 1, Aaron, back to serve. Last time Aaron was back, he had a great service run. Nice serve over here to Ben. We have Jonathan with a set to Donovan Cope. Donovan swinging out of the middle. We have a back row attack from number 19 on lower Dolphin side. Vance unable to pass that ball. Number 19, Dauphin. We've seen him with a few great swings tonight. Number 1, Aaron, back to serve. It is 20-13. And that ball is into the net from Aaron. We haven't really seen that from him. He had a great service run earlier. And number 27, the libero, Logan Peterson, is in for him in the back row. On Spring Grove side, number 14, Isaac Reinhardt serving. Great topspin serve from Isaac. We've seen that all night from Isaac. Ryan McCowan pass. Jonathan out to Ben. Ben with a swing. Number 4 able to recover. So we have our libero setting for Spring Grove at that point. Ryan McCowan able to reach. Donovan Cope getting it over. Our middle setting again, number 24. We've seen that from him a couple times tonight. And number 28, Isaac Landis, swinging to number 9 on Spring Grove side, Ryan McCowan. It is just out of his reach. And we have a substitution on Spring Grove side, number 16, Camden Cerner, in for Isaac Reinhardt, number 14. Number 3, Nate Watman is back to serve for Lower Dauphin. Into the net. That's causing Spring Grove's number 24, Donovan Cope, to go back to that service line. Donovan Cope has high energy, always does, and he is excited for this game. Donovan Cope looking to get this ball over and in. He's had a service error tonight. It went long. And that is a great ace from Donovan, right over the net, right in front of number 19, Dauphin. Unable to get to that ball. That is a great spot. Donovan serving again. It's a low pass. The setter has to take it right over. Camden getting that ball. And it is tight. Jonathan getting up. Jonathan Patterson, number 20, getting up with his hands, pushing that down onto Lower Dauphin, and they are unable to cover that ball. Donovan bringing Spring Grove back with these great serves. That's a great spot from number 23, swinging Nate Watman on that back row. And a roll. We have a roll from Jonathan Patterson. Great swing from that middle, number 24. We've seen him. He is aggressive. Number 24, Kyler Holland. He's been aggressive all night. He sees what shots works, and he continues to do that. Spring Grove unable to return the ball. We have number 28, Isaac Landis, back to serve for Spring Grove right now. Camden Cerner with the pass. Jonathan able to get it out to Vance, number 2. And Vance uses those hands of number 24 and tolls off that block. And Lower Dauphin is unable to cover. Number 20, Jonathan Patterson, back to serve. We have number 22, Devin Moore, in for number 9, Ryan McCowan. The score is 22, Lower Dauphin, 18, Spring Grove serving. We have a middle set and a swing from number 24, Donovan Cope, reaching for it on Spring Grove side. Looks like Camden Sterner and Jonathan Patterson was just out of their reach to get to that ball. Number 24, after that aggressive swing, we have him back on the service line. Libero is out, so he can serve. That's a great serve right over the net from him. And a roll shot from number 23, Ben. He's able to get up and stay aggressive. He's been aggressive at the net all night, and he is back to serve now. Isaac Reinhardt back in for number 16, Camden Sterner. Score is 23-19, Lower Dauphin. Ben with a great serve right over the net, short, and they are tight on Lower Dauphin side. Number 1, Aaron, going up to just swing, get that ball over. Isaac with a great swing, barely out on Lower Dauphin side. You can see Isaac has been very aggressive tonight as well. Number 4, their setter on Lower Dauphin side, Connor Roth, back to serve. This is match point for Lower Dauphin's JV game. Ben Patterson with a pass. Devin Moore with that backhand tip. We have one from Aaron. We see him getting up there. Devin again taking that ball over. And Lower Dauphin is unable to recover that ball. Devin has been working those backwards tips all night. And we can clearly see that they're working, especially when they count. Number 22, Vance Loss, back to serve. It is 24-20. Spring Grove serving, Lower Dauphin up. Ball's right over Donovan Cope, staying aggressive, swinging. Number 4, back row attack from the libero. Looks like there's lack of communication. And a back row swing to Donovan. He's able to tip it. Unfortunately, there's a net violation. He is under the net. Lower Dauphin takes this JV game. Spring Grove never letting up a fight. You can see they came in this second set, and they were ready to go, ready to play. We're going to see Lower Dauphin's varsity match here soon. We have some senior night events that we have to do first. But that is a great match. We could see Spring Grove came back in that second set, pushing for more points, which is exactly what they did. And it looks like we're going to get started with this varsity warm-up here pretty soon.
Well, what does it matter?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Take a break.
Did it sound okay? I was nervous on this. You said I would.
You sounded absolutely phenomenal. Like, totally serious. You sounded amazing.
Thank you. Don't let me up to they're coming out of it. They can see, like, the doorway is in frame. Yeah, we could turn the internal mic on.
Josh plans to attend college and major in aviation. That's Josh Blymeyer. Vance Loss. Vance is the son of Craig Loss. Vance participates in bowling and volleyball. Vance plans to attend business after graduation. Dauphin Mummer. Ben Patterson. Ben is the son of Todd and Sharon Patterson. He is a member of National Honor Society and mock trial. Ben participates in boys tennis and volleyball. He plans to attend college and major in political science and business. Ben Patterson.
Get away.
Good evening and welcome to Spring Grove Area High School for tonight's contest between the Falcons of Lower Dauphin and your Spring Grove Rockets. Your attendance at tonight's event signifies your acceptance of the Spring Grove Area School District's requirement that all individuals included within district buildings must wear a mask at all times. Any spectator
No.
failing to wear a mask will be asked to leave the building. Now, for tonight's starting lineups, the visiting Falcons. Number 7, a sophomore, Will Sear. Number 15, a junior, Craig Patrick Jr. Number 8, a senior, Cameron Snellmaker. Number 14, a senior, James Abraham. Number 12, a senior, Hayden Kirkhofer. Number 23, a senior, Richard Everett Jr. And starting at libero, number 17, a junior, Ethan Estenshade. Lower Dauphin is coached by head coach David Bachmeier. Assistant coaches are Doug Baker and Matt Kurtz. Now for your Spring Grove Rockets. Number 12, senior, Caleb Watson. Number 14, a senior, Isaac Reinhardt. Number 17, a senior, Josh Lymeyer. Number 22, a senior, Devin Moore. Number 23, a senior, Ben Patterson. Number 25, a senior, Dalton Mummert. Number 2, a senior, Vance Moss. Spring Grove's head coach is Mitch Warner. The assistant coach is Derek Reinhardt. Tonight's officials are Ann Dougherty and Cynthia Reinhardt. Now, with pride and respect, please rise, and gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome back, everybody, to SG Live. We are now going live with the Spring Grove Boys Varsity game. You heard Miss Eckenrode announce our starting lineup, and we had our national anthem, and we are getting right into gameplay. Spring Grove starting with the serve. We have Devin Moore starting in the back row, number 22, looking to get this game started. We have our refs looking over our balls right now. They're complaining about our game balls being a little flat. So we're getting one of Spring Grove's balls in to play with. And Devin Moore with the serve. Number 7 setting for Lower Dauphin, William Shearer. Sear, I'm sorry if these last names are wrong. I feel so bad. Then we have our setter back to serve now, William. Spring Grove looking for the side out. It's 1-0, Lower Dauphin. And a jump serve from the setter. Right to Devin Moore. Unable to get a good pass on it, but Josh Blymeyer for Spring Grove, number 17, with no let-up, trying to get that ball back over. Very close, but right outside the antenna. Number 7, William Sear, back to serve again. Serving to Devin Moore. Caleb Watson trying to get that ball back up with a great pass to Ben Patterson in the middle. He's just unable to stay out of the net. Wow, that is an amazing serve from number 7 on Lower Dauphin side. Right, hitting that 1-6 seam. Playing volleyball myself, as a server, you want to go back and hit seams. Number 7 is able to do that, knowing they're having trouble with passing. And Dalton Mummert, number 25, I'm sorry, getting his hands up to pass. It just gets to him. Isaac Reinhardt trying to get in there. We're having a substitution. Number 20, Jonathan Patterson in for number 22, Devin Moore on Spring Grove side. Number 7, William on the Lower Dauphin side, still serving. And Ben Patterson is out. We have number 6, Bryce Ball in up front. And Ryan McCowan, number 9, in for Isaac Reinhardt on Spring Grove side. Lots of substitutions. Looking to get this side out here started pretty early with all these subs. Jonathan and Ryan in the background now looking to get a pass up. Right to Dalton, and that is a great pass. Josh Blymeyer setting Caleb Watson with a tip. Tolling number 8, Cameron Snellbaker, I'm so sorry again. Caleb Watson able to toll off their hands and nobody down to cover on Lower Dauphin side. Josh Blymeyer back on the service line for Spring Grove, number 17. Looks like he's setting out the back row here. Great pass from number 14, Lower Dauphin side. That is James Abraham, but our setter, William, he is unable to stay out of the net on the pass. Josh Blymeyer serving again, number 17. Scores 2-5, Lower Dauphin is up. Josh Blymeyer with a great serve. And Lower Dauphin setter, William, he is able to get that ball out of the net. Bryce Ball with a great hustle. Caleb Watson going up, tipping. Lower Dauphin has no let up. You can see that they're in high energy. They're all down ready. Dalton Mummert coming out, the 4-4 shot. Number 12, Caden Kirchhofer, able to swing, get through the block. Dalton Mummert up, number 25 to swing for Spring Grove, and number 15 on Lower Dauphin side. Craig Patrick is able to shut him down with a great block. Nobody down to cover for Spring Grove, but it was a great block. Those are the balls that are super hard to cover. Ryan McCowan with a great ball. Bryce Ball up. He's a lefty to swing on the right side, number 6. Setter having to free ball it over. back row there for Jonathan Patterson. And backwards to number 8 here. Dalton Mummert swinging cross. Just out. He's trying to get around that block. He sees it and he's working around it. Dalton Mummert just out on the side. He knows what he has to do. He's making the adjustments. He's playing smart. Just has to reel it in a little bit. Number 12, Kaden Kirchhofer back to serve for Lower Dauphin. Jonathan Patterson. Caleb Watson going up, not swinging, tipping over the block. He sees those hands. And number 14, James Abraham, trying to swing over the block or use their hands, and he just misses them. Bryce Ball, number 6, back to serve. Bryce Ball with a great topspin serve. We have a back row swing from Lower Dauphin. They're trying to use that. And that's a great block from Caleb Watson. That's a one-hand block from number 12, Caleb. He's able to get some great hang time in there, get his hands up, and shut that back row attack down. It is 4-7. We have Bryce Ball serving for Spring Grove. Oh, a jump serve with a top spin. That is a super hard ball to play. You can see that Spring Grove is trying to run a lot of fastballs. And number 15, their middle on Lower Dauphin side, that's Craig Patrick. He's coming in to swing. But our boys are getting hands on everything on Spring Grove's side. We have Jonathan Patterson in the back row. And then we have Dalton Mummert trying to get that ball back up and over. It's just a little too wild for them to get back over the net. In our middle, Craig Patrick in with a topspin serve. Josh Blymeyer absorbing that ball. Dalton Mummert up to swing. Hitting that middle, he is using him knowing that he is a big boy in the back row. Josh Blymeyer getting his hands up. Bryce Ball from the back row with a left-handed swing. And that is a block. That is a block from Dalton Mummert. We can hear it come off the tape and go right into their hands. Caleb Watson back to serve, number 12. Number 15 on Lower Dauphin side, Craig Patrick is out, and we have a libero in. Looks like Ethan Espenshade. Caleb Watson with a great serve. Unfortunately, there's a foot fault on the line. That's a great topspin serve from Caleb. He just came a little bit too close. We have number 8, Cameron Snellbaker, serving, and it is short and into the net. Dalton Mummert back to serve for Spring Grove. We're back and forth here with points. Caleb Watson out on Spring Grove side for number 16, Camden Sterner. That's a libero switch. And substitution on Lower Dauphin side, number 13, Tyler Schwartz, in for number 8, Cameron Snellbacher. Just some trouble at the table. That's what the delay of game was about. But Dalton Mummert back to serve with topspin. Right into the net. Topspins are hard to get over and in. If you snap your wrist too close to the peak of the ball, or too close to when the ball is coming down, I'm sorry, it's going to hit the net. If you don't hit it right at its peak, it's probably not going to be over and in. We are seeing a lot of service errors tonight, though, from the boys. It's a lot of back and serve with these serves. We saw number 14 just now, James Abraham hitting the net. Ryan McCowan, number 9, back to serve. That's a JV setter. And right over the net, but Lower Dauphin setter number 7, he is able to get that ball up. Number 23, we see Richard Eber sending it over with a pass. Bryce Ball going up to hit in the middle, and Richard again with that ball right down to the floor. Libero switch. Craig Patrick is in again. We have a libero number 17, Ethan Espenshade out. 23, Richard Eber serving. We just saw him with some great plays. It's a great feeling as a server to go back there after a great play. You have a lot more confidence. Bryce Ball with that left-handed swing on the outside right to the middle of the court, and those are the balls that we like to see. That's a great swing from Bryce Ball. Caleb Watson back in with a libero switch. Camden Sterner out. Caleb in the front row, hitting middle. Oh, and that's a stack. That's a stack from Lower Dauphin. Those are the balls that are going to get us points. They see that Spring Grove is picking up most of their balls. So they're going to run some crazy plays here and try and mess with Spring Grove, which we just saw, unable to pass. Number 8 in, Cameron Snellbacher for number 13, Tyler Schwartz. Number 7, William Sear, their setter, back on the line. That's a great serve. Dalton Mummer able to get it up, and Josh is tipping that over. Outside, that's a tip. Right in the middle, Bryce is up. Oh, and that's a block, but Ryan McCowan is back there to cover. Dalton Mummer with a back row swing, and they're blocking everything. Lower Dauphin is doing a great job with the block. Caleb Watson with the great placement. Caleb Watson he's using his shots tonight. You can see him being smart rather than swinging away at everything. Lower Dauphin's having trouble more with their spots and picking up these hard swings. So he's tipping those balls deep, and Lower Dauphin has been unable to recover most of them. Josh Bleimeyer back on the service line. That's a great swing. And Dalton Mummer right there again. It doesn't have to be a swing, but it's right behind our front row, and it's too short for our back row to get. It is now 10-12. Lower Dauphin is still up, but we have Josh Bleimeyer back there on the line. Spring Grove playing very smart. Oh, and that's a back row set. Oh, and that's some great play from Spring Grove. Josh Bleimeyer all over the court. He knows what he has to do, and he's doing it. You saw him just get upset there on that play. He swung a little bit at the ball, causing it to go out on the other side. But there's no let up. These boys they're paying attention to the ball, and they're playing them. Number 12 in the back row for Lower Dauphin serving. That is Caden Kirchhofer. A block from Lower Dauphin. They're calling that 4 touches for Spring Grove, not a block. Dalton Mummert recovering. It looks like there's no let up here from the refs. Spring Grove not really liking this call. Jonathan Patterson in the back doing a great job. Caleb Watson with the swing, and he is tolling these blockers. Number 15, Craig Patrick, not able to get that ball back over. Caleb's able to run it down between the net and Craig. Bryce Ball, number 6, back on the service line. He's a lefty. I don't know if you can notice, but Bryce Ball has a great left-handed swing. Caleb Watson with the block. He's being very smart about his play tonight. Another middle swing. You can see him trying to take those shots. Tried to go for the corner there, but it was just out trying to swing around the block. Number 15, Craig Patrick, back for Lower Dauphin to swing, or to serve, I'm sorry. That's a great pass from Josh Bleimeyer. That is a 3 pass, just like we talked about for JV. And Dalton Mummert with a swing. Nobody's there to cover. Dalton Mummert sees number 15 in the back row. As a volleyball player, as understanding the game of volleyball, you see a big kid in the back row, and that's who you're swinging at. It's harder for the big kids to move. That's why you see liberos in college standing at 5'4". Like, they are very short. Shorter kids, you're lower to the ground, able to pick up these balls. So if you're swinging at them in the back row, it's very hard for them to play those balls. And you can see Dalton Mummert is playing very smart about that. Caleb Watson serving just long. Camden Sterner in for him with a libero switch. Number 13 in for number 8 on Lower Dauphin side. That is Swartz in for Snellbacher. Our libero in for Craig Patrick in the back row as well. Bryce Ball with a good pass. Ryan McCowan with the hands. Josh Bleimeyer playing other ways. Ryan McCowan setting for Spring Grove. And that's a great block from Ryan McCowan just out. I do the same thing. Playing volleyball. I'm a little short to play volleyball as an outside hitter, but turning your hands in on a block when you're a pin hitter and you're blocking, it's really hard to understand and to do in the moment. And that's just what Ryan had to do on that one. Oh, and that's a back set. In my game of volleyball, we call that a pink. I'm clearly not sure what the boys call it here, but we had our setter run back to number 23. Spring Grove not really expecting it. Camden Sterner just shanking it off of his arms, number 16. Ryan McCowan able to recover, and Bryce Ball with the back row swing. Playing smart, trying to get a roll on it, hit the middle. And number 14, we've seen him aggressive. James Abraham for the Lower Dauphin. He's stayed aggressive this whole night. He's making that libero move. We see Camden Sterner going for everything. Diving, getting on the floor if he needs to. They're just playing those hard spots. Number 13 again, Tyler Schwartz back to serve. Josh Bleimeyer with a great pass. Josh's been playing volleyball for a while. Dalton Mummer able to tool those hands. We saw him get blocked earlier. We saw him have to deal with that touch call that he didn't really appreciate too much. he didn't really like it. And you see him changing his way of play now, and he's being a lot smarter, not just swinging into the block. And he's done nothing but get some points here when he's taking swings. He's back on the service line now to top spin serve. That is an amazing serve. And number 14 for Lower Dauphin trying to retrieve that ball. But on a top spin, the best thing that you can do is just absorb the ball. We have an outside swing again. Number 14 right to Dalton. Dalton uses one arm and just shanks it. Dalton knows. We can see him shaking his head at his coach over here. He knows he should have went with two hands, but we have number 14, this aggressive hitter, James Abraham, back on the line, serving at 20-13. Camden Sterner, great pass. That is a pass we love to see out of the barrel. Josh Blymeyer going up and swinging right into those hands. Dalton Mummert with the back row swing, seeing those hands up front and tooling off them. So even in the back row, Dalton's doing a great job seeing those hands. Ryan McCowan, number 9, back to serve. Spring Grove trailing by 6 points. Ryan with a jump serve. It's a very good float serve. Bryce Ball up on the joust, and he is the winner of that joust. Number 7, their setter going up with Bryce. That's a great spot from Jonathan Patterson. Able to hit this back row, number 14. Seeing him as an aggressive hitter, those are the people you usually hit in the back row. The most aggressive hitters are usually the weaker passers. And Jonathan realized that, and that's who he's swinging at. Ryan again with a serve. Right to James Abraham. Setting number 18, Liam Carney. Great swing out of Liam, hitting those seams. Smart player. Craig Patrick in up front, the libero coming out. We have our middle, number 23, Richard Evers serving. Looking for the spot from his coach. We can see him looking over here to the bench. And that is into the net. Spring Grove gets the ball back. Caleb Watson in, Camden Sterner out. Jonathan Patterson back to serve. It is 16-21. And that's a fastball to number 15. Bryce Ball and Josh Blymeyer up to get those. Spring Grove playing smart, not wanting to get a net violation, but Josh Blymeyer and Bryce Ball just got a little too caught up with each other there. Spring Grove trailing by only 6 points here. It's 22-6, Lower Dauphin. Number 7, our setter, William Sear, back to serve. So he has 3 options up front now. We're going to see him try and use all of those. Great outside ball. That's a great outside ball from Josh Blymeyer to Caleb Watson, just unable to see those hands. He's able to get down and cover for himself, just unable to get the ball back up afterwards. It's a great short ball for Jonathan Patterson to play. Josh Blymeyer getting a hand on everything. He hasn't really let a ball hit the floor yet. We can see that he's playing very aggressively. This is set point to Lower Dauphin, 24-16. Spring Grove looking for a side out. Ball is up from number 7. Ryan McCowan with a pass. Dalton Mummert with the follow. Bryce Ball able to get up. And an outside set to number 12, Caden Kirkhofer, and that is just an amazing swing. Right to the middle, and it wasn't a tip. He can get up there. That's an exciting ball. Spring Grove is playing very hard. You can see in the huddle here. I hope that they're just talking about getting lower. I feel like that's been a big thing. You can see Lower Dauphin is trying to swing at everything. They haven't really been tipping it. It's either a free ball or a swing. They just have to get lower here. Spring Grove could definitely pick up these balls. It's just a lack of communicating and watching where we're swinging. And we're back here to start with set 2, number 23 in to serve for Lower Dauphin, Richard Eber. Libero switch immediately here for Spring Grove, number 16, Camden Sterner, and for Bryce Ball, it looks like. You can see some talk here at the net. These boys are having fun talking to each other. Not really sure what they're saying, but looks like they're having a good time. Dalton Mummert with a great free ball. I've noticed Lower Dauphin is playing a very short defense. It's all very short. They're pulled very far. So if these Dalton Mummert, what you see, he's hitting great spots. If they hit these deep spots, it's hard for Lower Dauphin to kind of reach back. It's hard for anybody really to reach back in the game of volleyball and play a ball decently. And they are kind of all pulled pretty short. So Spring Grove is seeing that. They're trying to use it. Ryan McCowan with a set. Caleb Watson with the tool off of number 15, Craig Patrick. Net ball is out. No touch from Spring Grove. We see it coming right off the tape. Caleb Watson and Ryan McCowan for Spring Grove able to get around that ball. Oh, it looks like they gave the point to them, so there must have been a touch. It looked like it came right off the tape from my position. Number 23 again, Richard Eber serving. Jonathan Patterson. Ryan McCowan with a great dump. That's a great dump. And when we see that setter go up, and as a volleyball player, I had no idea that's where Ryan was going. That was a great ball from Ryan McCowan to put it over here in 4, right where the setter's at. That's a great ball for Ryan. Josh Bleimeyer back on the service line. We saw him get a run here earlier. And that's a middle ball from Craig Patrick, able to tool Caleb Watson. See Caleb in the net just a little bit right on the bottom. Josh Bleimeyer back to pass now. Number 7, we have our setter playing out of the back row. He is going to be here on the service line. That ball is out, and we hear Spring Grove saying that. Ryan McCowan going to retrieve the ball. I don't want our line judge to have to go get that. See all that serve go out, went right back into our back gym here. Lower Dauphin waiting to retrieve. We see here that our setter is pulled back behind number 23, Richard Eber. Ryan McCowan on the service line, it looks like. Ryan has a really good serve. He barely puts effort in, and it's just right over and in. We have a 4-4 shot from number 8, Cameron Snellbacher. Craig Patrick, he's using that middle. He sees Spring Grove doing it to them, and he is just trying to do it back. Caleb Watson getting under that ball, able to get it back over. That's something really hard to do as a middle. And Caleb Watson with a great block. Lower Dauphin trying to retrieve it off of his hands, but it is just too hard. Ryan McCowan back to serve again. And right back here to number 12, Caden Kirkhofer. I'm sorry about that. And we've seen him with no mistakes tonight. He's been swinging away, and this ball has been hitting the floor. Spring Grove could find a way to keep it from not being set to him. That would definitely be an asset to them. He's been a very great hitter this entire night. Really, no error from him. Josh Bleimeyer in the back row swing with a roll shot right through the hands. That's a very good thing to do from the back row. Sometimes it's easier to go up and swing away, but Josh Bleimeyer is just smart about it, and he rolls it right to where nobody's standing. Caleb Watson in the back row, we see him taking a standing approach here rather than trying to jump serve as a top spin and serve it long. It's a great serve. Just a tip from the outside here in Lower Dauphin. Ryan McCowan unable to retrieve that ball. Libero switch in for Craig Patrick, number 17. Ethan Espenshade in to serve for him. Josh Bleimeyer with a great pass. That's a 3 pass again, which we talked about. Dalton Mummert gets set back a little far, but once again playing a very smart game, using those hands, tolling. And we are tied up here, folks. It is 5-5. Dalton Mummert back on the service line. Dalton Mummert with the top spin jump, looking to get it over and in, and back into the net. see if Dalton takes a different approach at his serve this next time. Number 13, Tyler Schwartz, in for number 8, Cameron Snellbacher here on Lower Dauphin side. Bryce Ball was trying to swing with his right hand to get around that block, just unable to get it into the court. That's something smart to do. My past couple of club tournaments, I've actually been swinging with my left hand as a right-handed dominant. And, you know, it works sometimes because they're not expecting it. Josh Blymeyer seeing those spots open in the back. Nobody's really playing those spots. But number 12, Kaden Kirchhofer, able to get back there and play that ball. Josh Blymeyer being very smart about that. We have a hitting error up front, looks like from number 14, James Abraham, causing number 20. That is Jonathan Patterson to serve. Get an ace there from Kaden Kirchhofer, and our libero, Ethan Espenshade. Looks like there's no communication with the libero. That's something that's really hard to achieve. We have Jonathan Patterson once again serving. That's a great ace for him. And we have that tip. Number 23, he's under the net with his foot. Nobody really calls it or sees it. We're tight. Ryan McCowan able to get up and dump. Great set from our middle. JV and varsity, both we've seen sets from our middles here. And an outside swing for number 14. Right to Dalton Mummert with a great pass. Josh Blymeyer again with that deep swing. And number 14 able to come in, James Abraham, and toll Ryan McCowan and Bryce Ball. Just roll it right in between them and the net. That's a really smart thing to do, and it's something that's really hard to honestly control. You just have to figure out how to roll it in between them, and number 14 was able to do so. Dalton Mummert with a great pass. Bryce Ball able to get up and swing. Number 23, Richard Ebers, right on Bryce, and that's a block, and it just went right down behind him. Those balls are really hard to cover, but it also looks like Spring Grove is having some trouble getting in there to cover. It's 9-7 now. Lower Dauphin is up. Josh Blymeyer in with the swing, and he is just trying to swing away now. He realizes that he needs somebody to put this ball down, and it is blocked. Dalton Mummert able to get up. Ryan McCowan trying to get it back over, and they call a lift. Dalton Mummert again with this great pass, and we're out to the outside. Josh Blymeyer with a tip. Number 13 sitting there. That's Tyler Schwartz. Right off the hands in the middle. Bryce Ball with a tip. Right to the middle, but that ball is up again from Schwartz. Dalton Mummert with this pass here. Outside to Josh Blymeyer, and he is swinging, and it is out. They're calling no. Oh, they did call a touch. Refs are calling a touch. Spring Grove getting that ball. Caleb Watson in up front. Camden Stern out in the back. And Bryce Ball able to serve. We've seen no let up here from Spring Grove. They're playing very aggressively. With a top spin from Bryce, you see that. He makes it look very easy. A roll shot from number 23 on Lower Dauphin side. Caleb Watson trying to get in there and seeing those spots in the back row. Spring Grove is playing a great game seeing those spots. Lower Dauphin's number 14, James Abraham, unable to reach and get that ball back in, and it just shanks right off his arms. Spring Grove playing very smart here in the back. Bryce Ball gets underneath his serve, just out of the court on Lower Dauphin side, and libero switch on both sides. Craig Patrick in for the libero on Lower Dauphin side, and Bryce Ball out. Camden Sterner in as the libero for Spring Grove. Oh, and right over the net, Dalton able to get up. Dalton is able to play that ball. It's very short. They're calling Ryan McCowan for a lift. Ryan McCowan stayed steady with that ball. He was able to play it. Unfortunately, they call a lift on him. We see Josh Blymeyer outside and Caleb Watson in the middle here for Spring Grove. Ryan McCowan setting from the front row. Outside with Josh, and that's a tip. He's seeing that. If Josh could tip back to one. Josh could tip back to one here. Deeper. Nobody is really there to play it. They call no touch from Spring Grove's side. Even though we had Kaden Kirchhofer swing that ball off the tape and go out, they call Lower Dauphin there with that ball being back, and number 23 is able to get an ace here off of number 20, Jonathan Patterson. Spring Grove trailing by 5 points now here in the second set. Richard Eber back to serve again. We see him with a lot of service run here tonight. Dalton Mummert in the back row with the swing. That's a great spot. That is a great spot right in between 5 and 4. We're seeing a lot of aggressiveness from everybody tonight. I'm loving it. Craig, Patrick, and they call a lift. That's a great call. That is a great call on Craig. Caleb able to get in there and block that. Looks like with Ryan McCowan. And Craig goes back to cover himself, which is just a reflex thing. And they called a lift on him. And Craig is just tall enough to get up over there and barely touch that ball, but get it right down behind Ryan. And nobody there to cover. Falcons are serving. We have 8 in. That is Cameron Snellbacher for number 13, Tyler Schwartz. And our setter from the back row, William, number 7, in to serve. That's a great serve. Hits Josh right in the shoulder. Caleb Watson with a free ball over the net. And an outside set to Caden Kirchhofer. It goes off the hands, which we haven't really seen tonight from him. Dalton Mummert using those hands and getting to the back, right where nobody's standing. That was that spot I was just talking about. Josh hitting that deep 1 spot. Dalton Mummert sees that, and he uses those hands, and he knows nobody's back there to play that ball. Ryan McCowan back on the service line. Number 9 for Spring Grove. It's 11-15. Lower Dauphin is up by 4. Ryan McCowan with an ace off of Caden Kirchhofer, using that aggressive hitter up front in the back row. Ryan McCowan again with a great serve. Almost an ace there, but we see our setter getting around. Caden Kirchhofer able to lose some communication in the back row. We have a set from Jonathan Patterson, and Caleb Watson able to see that back corner and hit it. That is a great spot for Caleb. 13-15 now. Ryan McCowan still serving. Spring Grove coming back. In a back set here to Caden Kirchhofer, and he is smart enough to see those hands from Caleb Watson, and he tools right off those hands and hits spot right in front of our back row players. It is too short for them to retrieve. And after a great swing like that, going back to the service line, you have a lot of confidence. We see a short little jump serve from him. Caleb Watson in. Couldn't really tell if that was in the net or if it was from hands of Craig Patrick here on Lower Dauphin side. We have a sub in. Number 21, Colton Waters for number 14. James Abraham on Lower Dauphin side. Still Caden Kirchhofer with the serve. Ryan McCowan getting around it there from Camden Sterner. And a block by number 21 and 15 here on Lower Dauphin side. But that ball is out. Ryan McCowan, you see, reaching for that ball, but he realizes it is out. Camden Sterner out of the game. Bryce ball in for the middle, and Caleb Watson with a jump serve. And it is just out to the left side of the court. You can see him being very aggressive, still wanting to serve that way. Craig Patrick out of the game for Lower Dauphin, and number 17, Ethan Espenshade back as a libero to serve. Josh Blymeyer with a that is a dime. Bryce ball with a quick set here at the outside with that left hand. He gets up there. Caden Kirchhofer in. The great cross from Caden and number 17, our libero, Ethan, in the back row to play that ball. Just a little tight for our setter there, number 7. They get a net call. Dalton Mummert back to serve. Camden Sterner in here in the back row for libero. Dalton Mummert, you see, with that little spin before his serve, and that makes it a lot harder as a retrievable ball there for Lower Dauphin. He's playing very smart. He realizes we're not far behind, and he's just trying to get these balls in and over and make it a lot harder here for Lower Dauphin. Caden Kirchhofer with a back row set. He's getting under it. Just hits it out of bounds here in the back. Dalton Mummert back to serve. 16-18. Lower Dauphin, you see, not really getting upset or worried. Caden Kirchhofer, that is a great pass from him. Dalton Mummert has this very serious serve here, and Caden Kirchhofer is not he's not worried about it. You see him going here, and he's absorbing. Josh Blymeyer with the swing. He's seeing that spot in the back row. We have our line judges calling a touch here for Josh. When you see balls soar out like that, it's very typical that there are touches sometimes just hard to see. Josh gets called with a touch there. Dalton Mummert serving 17-19. Dalton playing very smart, and there's that spin in the air then, and that's a great serve. That is a great serve. Right to our libero, though. He's ready to retrieve it. Number 21 hitting that deep spot. Colton Waters back there to Camden Sterner, and Camden just thinks it is out of bounds. That's a great spot. Hitting behind where we're playing. Playing very smart here for Lower Dauphin. Number 13 in again. Schwartz here for Snellbacher. He's on the service line. Bryce Ball able to get in. Ryan McCowan with a set from the opposite side. Great swing from number 23, but Dalton Mummert is there to pass. Josh Blymeyer seeing that Caden Kirchhofer has had trouble tonight moving forward on his toes. So he hits right in front of him, and it just bounces up into Kirchhofer's arms. And into the net from Lower Dauphin. Number 23, our middle hitting from the outside. We see Johnson Patterson back to serve, and we are tied up, folks. It is 19-19 in the second set. And a smart play here from number 23. He wants to go in and hit, but he sees that set is a little low, and he's off the net. So he plays it smart, and he just tips over there to where Ryan McCowan, our setter, is. Number 14 in to serve in the back row. We've seen him aggressive up front tonight. James Abraham. Number 21, Colton Waters coming out. He played an aggressive game coming in there for Abraham for a little bit. Jonathan Patterson with the pass. Josh Blymeyer getting up, and Ryan McCowan, our setter, swinging off of the hands of the blockers. Our other setter here for Lower Dauphin, number 7's great pass. And Josh Blymeyer swings right into the hands right behind him. The ball is put down by the block. Dalton Mummert, it is just too short for him to get down there and get. Lower Dauphin up by 2, 21-19. Number 14 back to serve. Dalton Mummert with a great pass. We've seen great passes from him all night. Bryce Ball going in with that right arm. We've seen him being very ambidextrous tonight. Camden Sterner with the pass. Bryce Ball getting up to swing. Caden Kirchhofer there from the block. Josh Blymeyer out. We see him using those hands, and he's covering himself, and that's a great thing to do here in the game of volleyball. Sometimes those reflexes are very good, and sometimes they don't work. Caden Kirchhofer on the outside. We have not seen many errors from him tonight other than that one back row attack. He sees that spot in between Dalton and Camden here in the 5 spot in the back, and he hits that spot. And it's been very hard to retrieve for Spring Grove all night. He's playing a very smart game. Dalton Mummert doesn't even look ready for that ball. Right off the net, Josh Blymeyer is able to get that ball right up. Bryce Ball's getting up there to swing as they bring it right back over. And unfortunately, Lower Dauphin just able to get up. It is 23-19, and we have Spring Grove on a timeout. Spring Grove playing a very good game this set. I think they've been playing a good game all night. It's just trailing by skill a little bit. It's kind of been back and forth this entire night. Spring Grove is making some great plays. We see Josh Blymeyer being very aggressive all over with his defense. Serve, receive, and just regular defense. As a setter, he has been known his whole life to run around the court and kind of get those balls up, and that's what he's done this whole night. We just saw him with that ball. Dalton passed into the net, and Ryan McCowan, number 9, is our setter right now, but Josh Blymeyer, number 17, gets down and gets that ball right back up. Lower Dauphin playing very, very hard tonight. We see our setter, number 7, working very well with number 12, Caden Kirchhofer. Kirchhofer is playing a very smart game. Overall, every boy tonight here has been seeing these open spots, and they've been swinging and hitting those balls where they know will score. Everyone's playing very smart. It's just trailing by a little bit here for Spring Grove. Jonathan Patterson there with the ball. Josh Blymeyer going up. Tip to 4. Very smart ball. Dalton Mummert getting down. He is low for these balls. He sees it. Josh Blymeyer again. He sees those spots. He sees this back row. Lower Dauphin playing a very short defense. Josh Blymeyer has seen those spots all night, and he's finally getting it down. Camden Sterner out of the game. We see Caleb Watson coming in up front. And our other middle, number 6, our lefty, Bryce Ball, back to serve. We'll see him try and get this top spin jumper here. That's a great spot. Great pass, too. Oh my goodness, and that is a great swing. Oh my. Richard Eber up there. Should see that was planned from the second that he was back there to pass that ball. He was pulled back in defense from the front row, passed that ball up, and that setter and him knew exactly what they were running. Set point here for Eber to serve, 24-20. Mary McCowan getting out here. Josh Blymeyer getting around it and swinging. He's able to pull Craig Patrick, number 15, and get this point. Spring Grove back to serve, number 17, Josh Blymeyer. And let's see it, folks. It is 24-21, and Josh has come back here every time tonight, and he's been on a run. Ball's up for Josh, and it is over and in. Great pass from number 23, and a tip from our setter, Eber. Caleb Watson trying to get it from Jonathan Patterson and just unable to get the ball straight up. Passes a little too deep, and Spring Grove's unable to retrieve it. The score of our second set here was 25-21, Lower Dauphin. Spring Grove playing very aggressively. We're looking for them to come back here in the third set and not give up many points like they did here. Five seconds here to our third set. Josh Blymeyer back on the service line. And like I said, we've seen a lot of runs from him tonight. And the best thing you can do as a volleyball player is go in here, first serve of the set, game, whatever it may be, and get a run. It makes it a lot harder to come back and win a set or a game, especially with these service runs in the beginning. So Josh Blymeyer definitely going back here and looking to do that. Libero switch for Spring Grove. Cameron Sterner for Bryce Ball in the back. Keeping our middles in the back row here for Lower Dauphin. Our middles for Lower Dauphin have actually been playing very good defense, which middles are usually the lesser of the defense, but they have been playing a very great game tonight. Craig Patrick playing a very smart game, able to end this serve run for Josh, unfortunately, and tooling off Ryan McCowan's hands. Our setter, Shearer. I'm so sorry. I feel like I've been saying that wrong all night. But number 7 here, our setter back to serve the ball. We'll see him setting on the back row now. Out to Dalton Mummert here. That's a great swing. That is a great swing. He sees the opening in those blockers' hands and hits right between the setter and our middle, number 23, Richard Ever, in the back. As a setter in the back row, you don't really ever want to go for the ball. You will if you have to, but you don't want to, so it's just a hard call for him to make. And Dalton sees that, and he hits that spot. That's a great seam. Ryan McCowan with a great serve. Kirchhofer in the back row, sending it over. Patterson and Watson up for it. A set to Watson. That's a great swing and a nice pass here from number 14 into the net. Number 7, our setter, not able to retrieve it. Caleb has been using these boys all night. Playing very smart all the way around. Ryan again with a serve. Ryan has a great serve right up and over the net. We have a back row to Kirchhofer. Camden Sterner hits in the shoulder, but it is not a very bad pass at all. McCowan able to get back and set that ball. To Craig Patrick here, we have from our setter. Oh, and we call a lift. We calling a lift on Caleb Watson here in the middle, and Spring Grove is upset about this call. We see our coach. He is very upset about this call. Caleb confused, not really understanding here how that's a lift, but Kirchhofer's back to serve, and we're tied up. Dalton Mummert with the swing, and he tools them. He tools them. Number 8, Cameron Snellbacher, unable to get that ball back into the court, and Dalton is a very strong kid. So even if those boys are doing all they can to turn their hands back into the court, if you have such a powerful hit like that, sometimes there's nothing really you can do. Watson back on the service line again, staying down this time. With a block here from Dalton and Bryce in the front row, they put their middle up, Craig Patrick to swing, and they shut him down. Watson again staying down to serve. We've seen him with a few service errors as he jumps, but it's still a great topspin serve when he's standing. Outside swing from number 14. We see hands go up from Jonathan. Caleb Watson with the set to Patterson. Oh, 2 hitters coming in. They thought they were running a stack, but we see it go to the outside, number 14. Dalton up to swing. Just out of the court. I'm talking just out there in the back row. See a lot of aggressive swings here from the boys tonight. Camden Turner in for Caleb Watson in the back row, and Spring Grove is up. Our libero in for Craig Patrick to serve. Looking for a run here from Lower Dauphin. Josh Blymeyer turning that ball back in. That's a very smart move. Dalton Mummert with a back row swing, staying down. Right to Kirchhofer. Outside swing from number 14. James Abraham, he's been very smart about his placements. See 14 on the outside. He's not one of the taller players on the team, but he has done very well with jumping up there and being able to put the ball down when he is swinging. Great spot here with those serves, trying to get behind the boys. Ryan McCowan does a great job of staying out of the net. Bryce Ball goes up with that left hand again, and he is able to hit that donut hole, is what I like to call it, right where it's too short for a back row player to get, but it's too deep for a front row players to turn around and dig. Bryce Ball's done a great job, and as a lefty on the outside, that's very easy to do. He's done great getting up there and playing those balls tonight. Dalton Mummert with a top spin right to the libero. Back row here to number 8. Oh, back set, I'm sorry. Number 8 swinging, and Bryce Ball, Josh Blymeyer shutting him down. We see number 8 here playing a little more mental now. Getting a little upset here with these past couple plays, but that's okay. Spring Grove is up 2 in our third set. Dalton Mummert back with the serve. That's a great serve. Kirchhofer takes his platform and he moves it, and that is something that with a topspin, if you do that, there's no chance. I'm sorry, there's no chance that ball is getting played. On a topspin serve, you have to let it come into your body. Moving your arms like that, and it will do exactly what we just saw here. And Dalton Mummert playing a great ball back on the service line. Ball is up here and is over and in. Kirchhofer, there we go, absorbing that ball. I'm sorry. Able to observe the ball, get it up to number 7, our setter. He runs number 23 in the middle, tools off the block, and nobody is standing in for to cover. Tyler Schwartz back to serve here for Lower Dauphin. And Bryce Ball in with that left hand. Kirchhofer able to see that he needs help here with that pass. Number 23, Eber, he is seeing that this 4 spot is wide open, and he is able to use that. We'll see Josh Blymeyer here probably make the adjustment so he can play those balls if they're going to keep running that. He's done well adjusting all night. Dalton Mummert playing that 6 spot, unable to get to the ball in time. Reaches a hand out, he gets it up, but it's just too low for Bryce Ball to get over there and play. Schwartz up, he has tied it up now here with these serves, 7-7. A short serve, Patterson up, and 23 goes up. Bryce Ball able to win the joust with one hand. And Josh Blymeyer, number 17, wins the joust against their setter, number 7. That's some great aggressive play at the net from Bryce and Josh here. It is 8-7, Spring Grove side. We see Patterson here in the back to play. And a smart spot here from number 14. Josh Blymeyer with a great spot, 4-4 swing. That's something that usually always works. Number 14 able to go up and swing and see that those boys are just up super high. He hits that ball, tools them out of bounds, so he can go back and serve. It is 8-8. We have 14. James Abraham back right now. And they both go up. Ryan McCowan unable to win that joust. We see him drifting in the air. Out to Kirchhofer, and again hitting Camden Sterner. Camden Sterner dives for that ball, and it just unfortunately shanks out into the crowd. Kirchhofer has tried to use Sterner all night. Abraham here with the serve to Patterson. Josh Blymeyer up to swing. Seeing that one spot is wide open. Nobody's really playing deep, but he is just unable to get that ball in bounds. Lower Dauphin is up now, 10-8, with Abraham in the back row to serve. Dalton Mummert with a pass. Out to Blymeyer. Blymeyer sees the court. Unable to see the hands, though, and they're blocking it straight down. The Falcons tonight have done a great job of blocking it to the floor rather than back. So they are unable to play those balls after they're blocked. So those are balls that, as you're covering from front row, there's really no way that you're going to be able to pick those balls up. Bryce Ball seeing that we need some help here. He's trying to get it into that donut hole. Blocked there by number 23. Outside set to Kirchhofer. He's able to get that ball in bounds. He was a little early. And a block from McCowan, and Spring Grove is able to use this court. A little scrappy there for Spring Grove, but they were smart. They did not let up. Caleb Watson in the front row. We've seen him be very aggressive tonight. Sterner out, and Bryce Ball in the back row with a top spin serve with a left hand. That's a good pass, absorbing those top spin balls. Kirchhofer using the tape, but it goes right down to the floor. Eber back to serve here for Lower Dauphin. That's a great serve to Mummert here, and you see him get a little upset. He thought he was closer to the sideline than he truly was. That ball hits right behind him, but right in bounds. It is 13-9 now with Eber serving. Great serve to Sterner, our libero. Cowan gets in there. Ryan sets here to Caleb. Caleb gets it back into the court. And a back row attack from Eber after the serve, but it is just long. We've seen no let up from our front row here. Ryan McCowan and Caleb Watson working very well together. Josh Blymeyer back to serve. We've seen some service runs from him tonight, and unfortunately it is into the net. 14-10 here for Lower Dauphin with the sub. We have Snellbacher in here for Schwartz, but our setter here back to serve. He's done a great job tonight. Lower Dauphin setter here, number 7, William Shearer. I'm so sorry if that's wrong. With a top spin. I'm not too sure we've seen that from him tonight, but that's a top spin right in front of Sterner's hands. Lower Dauphin up by 5 with a topspin again here from Sear, and that is right off the tape. Patterson able to retrieve it. No communication from Josh and Dalton, and that ball hits the floor in between them two. That is one of the most frustrating things in volleyball, and you can see that Josh and Dalton both got frustrated here with that. Lower Dauphin up by 6 now. Spring Grove trying not to fall apart, but we see a lot of miscommunication here. Back to Kirchhofer, and it is down. No closure or communication over there on the block from Ryan and Caleb. Caleb's able to get a hand on it, but they are just wide open there for Kirchhofer. That is something that you really can't do when we've seen an aggressive hitter like him making so many kills and attacks tonight. Topspin again from our setter. Camden able to get it back up and over with a joust here in the middle. Kirchhofer again. Josh Blymeyer trying to retrieve that ball. We see him getting a little upset there, but that ball gets up and it is just accidentally shot out of bounds. Craig Patrick out here in the middle. We put number 6 in on Lower Dauphin side, Jack Berger. Lower Dauphin up by 8. Spring Grove looking to run some points up here, and that's a great serve. Camden Sterner able to retrieve the ball very well, absorbing. Lower Dauphin getting a little... Lower Dauphin just trying to send that ball right back over, and Spring Grove doing the same thing. Ryan McCowan is just unsure where his shoulders are at on the court. He thought he was closer to net than he truly was. Accidentally tips that ball into the net. Lower Dauphin setter again back to serve. Number 11, we have a JV player in here, Toby Waters. We see him went on a big service run during that JV game into play now. He has a great pass to come in. Kirchhofer up and able to toll Caleb Watson. We can see Caleb Watson is being so aggressive here at the net. So aggressive here at the net. He is trying with everything he has to get a block up here on Kirchhofer to shut him down. Caleb understands that that's what needs to happen. Caleb, you can see him shaking it off. He knows that he's doing the best he can. It's a very hard ball. That ball from the topspin right off the top of the net. Josh Blymeyer still ain't getting a hand on it. We see a lot of subs in here for Lower Dauphin. Lots of JV players coming into play here. Spring Grove looking for a side out here, but this topspin serve is just... It is just one really hard ball to play. Josh Blymeyer with a dime pass. Caleb Watson into swing. And that's a shank from number 11, our JV player. Toby Waters in for Varsity. We see Toby playing great defense. Caleb Watson able to see that in the back row and use him, though. Ryan McCowan back to serve. It's 11-21. Looking for a run. Number 21, Colton Waters in for Caden Kirchhofer. Haven't really seen Kirchhofer, come off the court tonight. Ryan with a great jump serve. Number 21 out to swing and just out. Spring Grove is liking this. They're going to use that. Ryan McCown's going to go back here and serve again. Looking for a run. Just out here on the left side from Ryan. You can see him trying to use those spots as we see that our one player, just came in the court. Ryan's trying to use him. We see number 6, Jack Berger, back here to serve for Lower Dauphin. Haven't seen much play from him tonight. He is up to serve at 22-12 for Lower Dauphin. And that ball is out of the court. Spring Grove's going to love that. 13-22 now. Caleb Watson back to serve. We've seen some service errors from him tonight. But he has tried to stay down and get these balls over and in, and he has done it. He has made the adjustment, and it is working for him. So he is looking for a run here. Bryce Ball up front instead of Camden Sterner as our libero to swing. Lower Dauphin just a little confused on where they should be at due to some new players coming into play. Caleb Watson waiting patiently back there at the service line. He is just ready to go. Staying down again. Smart move from Watson, and unfortunately it is short. It is not his normal serve, but he has made a good adjustment tonight. Camden Sterner in the back row for him now. Trailing by 10, 13-23. Spring Grove is looking to have this serve here into the net. Jack Berger back to serve again, which he just served, so that ball was out anyway, but it would have been Spring Grove's point no matter what. Our libero in for Jack. Dalton Mummert back to serve, 14-23. Dalton's done a great job with these service runs tonight. So let's see if he can do it again. He did it at the beginning of this game. And out. We see number 11, Toby Waters, getting under the ball and trying to roll shot it here. But Spring Grove is coming back from that. They're letting Lower Dauphin make the errors, and it is now 15-23. Dalton Marmot, number 25, into serve for Spring Grove. Oh, and he tries to go for that hard topspin cross, and it accidentally hits the net. This is match point and set point here for Lower Dauphin. Number 22 in, Andrew Monito, to serve here, this match point for Lower Dauphin. That's a good spot over there to Patterson. Bryce Ball having to get up and set, and it is over. Josh Blymeyer with no let up. Free ball over the net here. Spring Grove getting set. They're calming down. They're ready to go. Waters in, and that's a great swing. Waters was able to execute finally. Ryan McCowan just not ready for it, out of his reach, and it is shanked. This is a great game tonight from here, Lower Dauphin and Spring Grove. Lower Dauphin, I believe, had only 2 losses here for this season, and they're able to come back and win another one here against Spring Grove. Unfortunately, here on senior night, but I just wanted to thank everybody for watching Spring Grove Live. We've really enjoyed everybody watching. To all the boys tonight, if you're watching this afterwards, you guys all played great. Congratulations to our seniors. Benjamin Patterson, Dalton Mummer, Isaac Reinhardt, Joshua Blymeyer, Devin Moore, Caleb Watson, and Vance Loss. You guys played a great game tonight. Join us next week for some more live streams here on SG Live, and thank you everyone for joining us.